Ducati called my ride in northern Italy a blind test of the prototype Multistrada V4, which will become the newest Pikes Peak variant of the adventure tourer and is to be revealed to press and public at the end of this year. Ducati let me loose on the bike at the Autodromo di Modena, but remained guarded about its probable price, weight, and power and torque figures. And since the company wasn't ready to reveal any significant specifications, it was just a case of jumping on and riding the thing. So what is the Multistrada V4 Pikes Peak? The Multistrada V4 Pikes Peak promises to be the most powerful and sporty Multistrada yet. Ducati wouldn't reveal any power or torque output figures, but its Panigale-derived Gran Turismo V4, which now features conventional spring-operated valves, is certain to have more grunt than the older Pikes Peak's Tft DVT-L twin. Expect peak power to be a fraction higher than the current Multistrada V4's 170 horsepower at 10,500 RPM, up from V-twin's 158 horsepower at 9,500 RPM, with torque output similar to the current V4's 92 pound-feet at 8,750 RPM. A small increase in the over-rev is possible given that it's such a sport-focused machine. When Ducati introduced the new Multi V4 this year, the move to a 19-inch front wheel to improve its off-road capabilities was a major shift. For the Pikes Peak model, Ducati has opted for 17-inch wheels, underlining its new track focus and lack of off-road ambition. Further underscoring Ducati's serious sporting aspirations for the model, the test bike was fitted with Pirelli SC1 slicks, 120/70-17 front, 200/60-17 rear, especially for the day of my ride. The older twin-cylinder Pikes Peak ran conventional Öhlins suspension units, but now Ducati has opted for semi-active Öhlins suspension, both front and rear, instead of the electronic Skyhook Marzocchi items found on the 2021 Multi V4S. Ducati wouldn't confirm the spec, but they appear similar to those on Panigale V4S. There are 4 riding modes to choose from: race, sport, touring, and urban. The race mode has replaced the standard bike's enduro mode. As expected, a whole array of rider aids are linked to these modes, including lean-sensitive traction control and ABS, plus wheelie control. The large Tft Dash highlights the riding mode, rider aids, and the pre-selected suspension setup, right down to spring preload. There's also an up and down quickshifter. These rider aids will be completely new, with new settings and algorithms to match the new chassis and shorter travel suspension. Launch control wasn't discussed or tried, but we can assume cruise control as standard,